Okay, here we are. Welcome, Songwriters Daily. It's Friday, the 9th of August 2013. Now, I'm going to run through a song. I'm going to attempt to, I don't know, I haven't pre-worked out this song. I'm just going to run through it live with you to show you what I mean when I say practice listening to songs and working them out in your head. Practice trying to hear what it does, what the order of the form or the structure, of the song is, and all of it, and listen to the lyrics and so on. When you're listening to music, be constantly pulling it apart. So I'm going to do that right now. I may fumble around a little bit, but I'll work it out, and what I'll show you is how we do, or how I do that. So here we go. It's a John Cougar Mellencamp song, or John Mellencamp. That's that Lonesome Jubilee, that album. And here we go. Bang. Let's go. Alright, so this is an intro. It's theme. It's got a theme music to it. Here. Okay, violins. Beautiful. So that's intro. Okay. So this is the verse, I can tell, but it's no vocals yet. So instrumental verse, then verse number 1. Here we go, that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna fast forward a bit. Okay. So he's done verse 1, and now he just went into what would be a lively intro again, like it's more with a rock and guitar and so on. So he's done the intro again, so that's interesting. He hasn't gone to like a pre-chorus and then a chorus or straight to a chorus. He's actually going back and doing another verse, so that's a form I haven't talked about yet. But nonetheless, that's what he does. So you can hear that. Now he's going to go straight into verse number 2 with vocals, I reckon. Here we go, let's see. Yep. So verse number 2. Great feel. Anyway, I'll fast forward again. Sorry. Okay. Let's see what happens after verse 2. Here we go. Something has to happen. Something has to happen here. We know that because we've listened to so many songs in our time. We know that after 2 verses, and something's got to happen, even after 1 verse. But he didn't. He went back to verse number 2. That's what happened. He went to the intro, then verse number 2. But now that we've had 2 verses, we know for sure something's going to happen now. Now here it comes, and it's going to be a chorus. I betcha. Here we go. Let's see. Bang. There's the chorus. Okay? Chorus. This is still all the chorus. Now here we go. Something has to happen now again. That's it. Let's see. We'll wait and see what we call this section now. Okay, so that sounded like an intro again. The intro, of course, is an instrumental sort of riff. It's something that he'll do every time he plays the intro, so it becomes a familiar sounding section of the song. Okay, so that intro, to me, sussing this out right here, right now, that sounds like an intro again with the electric guitars, nice amp, heavy, a bit of a dirty amp sound in there, so that's good. Now, he's going to do the verse again, like he did before verse 1. He's going to do the verse, because I heard it, with no vocals. Here it is. Yep. Great feel. Oh. There it is, right. Verse number 3. He's got 3 verses. Because John Cougar is a real storyteller, so often he'll use this particular form here, many verses, so 3 verses.
could tell he didn't like it.
Okay, he did not care. So let's just move on.
And it was like he didn't ride in the car, right there with us. And I felt ashamed of my actions.
Okay.
The West was really low. Drove down the highway till it came to Los Angeles.
Now this sounds like a bit of a new section.
Got down on my knees and I asked
But I think,
I said, Lord,
hearing that, I think it's just an extension of the verse, but we haven't heard it before, so it kind of feels like a bit of a new part of the song maybe, but I wouldn't say so. I'd just call it a revved up, rockin' part of verse number 3. Okay, verse number 3. So let's call it that, and we'll move on, and I think obviously now the chorus has got to come. There we go. And there it is. By the way, that's a funny lyric in that chorus, but he's getting at something. I mean, saying hot dogs and hamburgers is pretty, I don't know, it's pretty unusual, isn't it? But he's getting at something. Obviously, he's not talking about hot dogs and hamburgers, really. Anyway, on we go. He's broken it down. He's actually broken down the end of the chorus there. Okay, intro again. That's the intro. That's the intro. Now what happens? Let's see. Sounds like he's taken it out on the intro. Yep. Okay. Alright, so there you go. He took it out on the intro. So he's used that intro, which again I repeat is always going to be, your intros are always going to be a musical type of riff of some sort. And he's got that violin going. Right, so let's have a quick look and I'll end this show. So he's gone intro, and look how many times he's used intro. 1, so I'll get a bit closer. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the outro's on the intro. 4 times. 4 times. That's good, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, there it is. Verse, no vocals. Verse 1, intro again. Verse 2, straight into the vocals. Finally, chorus. Finally, we hit a chorus. Boom. Back to intro. Verse, no vocal again. Bang. Verse number 3 with the vocal. Boom. He hits the chorus again. And then he goes to the intro again and takes it out on that. Okay? Alright, that's today's lesson. Well, today's Songwriters Daily. I hope you're getting something out of that. As I say, it's to practice doing that yourself. You're always sussing out the songs that you hear so that you get stronger and stronger as a songwriter. That's why we do this sort of thing. Alright, I'll be back on Monday. Have a great weekend, a wonderful weekend. Keep on writing, keep on working hard. This is what we do. And I'll see you then. Okay, bye-bye. Hey, 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 hey.